Blessings, family. Welcome to today's episode of Wednesdays with Pastor K. What a joy it is to be your host. I want to welcome you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so excited to be your host today, and I believe we're going to have an awesome time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, I forgot to take the nuggets from last week's teaching, but however, today I've got such an interesting topic, and I believe that we're gonna enjoy it, both myself and you. And even though I don't have the notes here, but last week I remember we spoke on the power of goal setting. We did get to mention that it is important that we set goals and we navigate through a particular year through the goals that we have set for that particular year. And I believe that you and I are geared up for the year 2025 and that we are looking forward to making this year count. For us, the theme for the year is double doors, and we are trusting God to open double doors for us. And I believe that you're going to enjoy tonight's session. Do me a favor, share the feed, like, and also tag somebody you may desire for them to tune in. Tag them and also comment, interact with me throughout the sessions, and also do participate by commenting or by adding your insight concerning what we would be discussing today. And I believe that together we'll make this a great session. And I just want to check who's watching here. I see Dumelombo is watching on YouTube. Welcome, Dumza, good to see you. And I see Sidibe Kimi is watching on YouTube. Welcome, daughter, good to see you. And we have also Tiamo Kabelo Khwadi watching on YouTube. Welcome, son, good to see you. And let's see who else is watching here. We've got Khomoto KG watching on Facebook. Welcome, Khomoto. Good to see you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And today, I want us to really zoom into this very interesting topic. I titled it, When Preparation Meets Opportunity. When preparation meets opportunity. Many times in life, you and myself included, at times we plan for our dreams, the dreams that we have for our lives. We want to do well in life. We've got dream cars, dream homes, dream business, dream job, dream kind of a relationship, dream marriage, and all those things. We all have the things that we desire or the goals that we aspire to get to. And we hardly prepare for those things. And that is why today my topic is going to be focusing on preparation before opportunity. Because whenever an opportunity arises, it must find you prepared. It must find you prepared. So that's our topic for tonight. When preparation meets opportunity. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So like I said, many of us, we've got too many things that we desire, but we hardly prepare for those things. Somebody is trusting God for a job. Somebody's been applying, but you hardly work on your skill. While you're waiting for those opportunities, while you're waiting for that a job opportunity to come your way, prepare for that. Make sure that you prepare so that when that opportunity comes, it finds you prepared. Please let me know if you can see me clearly, and let me know if my audio is fine as well. I would appreciate that. Welcome, Tsebama daughter. Good to see you, son. He's watching on YouTube. And we have also Dino Khwadi watching on YouTube. Welcome, daughter. Good to see you. So yes, guys, I believe it's going to be an interesting one. And like I said earlier, we plan for many things, we desire many things, but we hardly prepare for those things. And I just want to tackle the idea of preparation first, because preparation is the groundwork. It is the groundwork. You will never be able to seize opportunities unless you are first prepared, which is having done the groundwork. If you desire to be a doctor today, then you desire to be a doctor tomorrow, then you must prepare today. You must prepare today. Go to school, do your research, study, and do all those things that are required for you becoming a doctor. Thank you, my daughter. Thank you so much, Komotso. So you've got to do the groundwork. In everything that you desire in this life, you must do the groundwork. Don't just desire the destiny, but you don't do the groundwork in getting there. So first thing we need to understand about preparation is that preparation is the groundwork. It is the groundwork of what we plan on achieving. And it's the first part of the equation, because we have first preparation, and then once we are prepared, an opportunity arises. But understand this, an opportunity can arise because opportunities are there all the time. So it can arise, and if it finds you unprepared, you're going to miss that opportunity. So you must understand that preparation is the first equation. It is the first equation. It is the silent labor that happens behind the scenes. That's what preparation is. It is the silent labor that happens behind the scenes. And I've said it many times, especially the people that come to our church, many people that are under my mentorship. I always say to them, prepare before you appear. Prepare behind the scenes before you appear, because standing on the stage, it means that you know your story. The worst thing that can ever happen is for you to stand on the stage not being prepared for the crowd, not being prepared for everyone that has come. You must prepare. Preparations is better than regret. I'm telling you, it is better. Let me find the best way. Preparation is better than getting an opportunity without being prepared. Yeah, I guess I tried. Yes. So hi, my beautiful wife. My wife is watching on Facebook. Welcome, honey. Good to see you. And also, like I said, it is the silent labor that happens behind the scenes, meaning that you don't prepare in public. You don't prepare at the stage. You don't prepare at the time of the opportunity, but you prepare behind the scenes. You prepare before, not at the actual opportunity, not when it's time for you to showcase your ability. No, you prepare behind the scenes. And also, preparation is the hours spent behind honing the skill, understanding the market. For those of you who want to be in business, understanding the market, or mastering the craft. For those of you who desire to be an artist, you want to rely on presenting yourself as a brand, you must master your craft. You must master your craft. Never waste people's time to appear before your time. Make sure that by the time that the opportunity presents itself, that you are ready. You are ready to tackle and to maximize on that opportunity, because when opportunity arises, it always works out better if you're prepared. And also, preparation is the sweat and toil when no one is watching. Whilst we are preparing, we do it when no one is watching. There are people you never knew them. You never knew them before, but by the time you got to know about them, they were already on the stage. That's the thing. Preparation does that. That's what preparation does. It prepares you behind the scenes, and then it brings you in the forefront so that people may see you. So that is why the Bible says, or actually not the Bible, but most of us Christians, we say, when God shows up, he shows off. When he shows up, he shows off. Meaning that all these years, God has been preparing you. And when he shows up in you, he shows off through you. So it's very important that you sweat and toil when no one is watching. Don't be in a hurry to show up on the stage. Don't be in a hurry to show up, at the limelight. No, don't be in a hurry to do that. But always sweat and toil behind the scenes. It will work in your favor. It will be to your advantage. And preparation is the pursuit of perfection. Until you are sure about what you are doing, until you are sure of your craft, don't rush to come onto the stage. Don't rush. Don't rush. Until you are sure of who you are and understanding your craft, before you appear on the stage, make sure that you have perfected this craft, because you must work on this craft until it becomes something that people will talk about, something that people will admire, something people will look forward to. Welcome, Lerato Mokhatla. Lerato Mokhatla is watching on YouTube. Welcome, daughter. Good to see you. And we have Mpoma Lebani watching on YouTube. Welcome, daughter. Good to see you. So we've just tackled the preparation part of things, and I want us to talk about the second equation, because we said preparation is the first equation, meaning that you cannot get to an opportunity before preparation. That's the ideal way. Yes, there are people who are faced with opportunities, but they were not prepared for them, and that is why those opportunities will not last. Before you know it, the doors are shut, because you entered into doors that you were not ready to enter into, or you access doors that you were not ready for. So you must prepare before you maximize on opportunities, or before you seize an opportunity. So the pursuit of, preparation is the pursuit of perfection. And let's talk about opportunities. Opportunities are the second part of the equation. They are the second part of the equation. Evening, son. Good to see you, Mr. Ngosi. Bafana Ngosi is also tuned in. Welcome. And opportunities, when we talk about opportunities, we are talking about doors to potential success. An opportunity is a door to potential success. Every time success knocks on our doors, it is when we have prepared ourselves and an opportunity is presenting itself. And the best thing that the opportunity can find when it knocks on your door is preparation. The best thing it can ever find is to find you prepared. You must be prepared for what you're dreaming of. You must be prepared for where you want to go in life. You must be prepared, because many a times we only think of the destiny and we don't think of the journey. I'll say that again. We often focus on the destiny and we neglect the journey. And it is the journey that will help us to maximize when we get to the place called success or destiny. You must never show up at the place of performance without having prepared for that. You will fail dismally, and you will miss those opportunities. And such opportunities, when you miss them, not being prepared, fully prepared for them, I'm telling you, you will miss an opportunity and the doors will shut completely for you and they will never open again. Because you may find that the people who could have taken you to the next level, they are those people whom you've disappointed simply because you did not prepare for that opportunity. So every opportunity that you are given, make sure that you prepare. Make sure that you prepare for that stage, for that opportunity, for that space or chance. Make sure that you prepare and you give it your best shot. Because many of us, we want opportunities, but we don't work hard in preparing ourselves, in building our value. And you need to understand, like I said, doors lead to potential, and doors are a potential to success. And also doors or opportunities require a keen eye. They require a keen eye. Welcome, Tembi. Good to see you. Good to see you, daughter. Tembi's watching on YouTube. And we have also Patuchezo watching on Facebook. Welcome, son. Good to see you guys. Patuchezo says, unfortunately, we are a generation that wants spotlight without being ready for. We don't create time to develop ourselves. Absolutely. That's a good one, Patuchezo. That's a good one. So opportunities require a keen eye and also an open mind and an adventurous spirit to be identified and seized. That's what opportunities require. They require a keen eye, an open mind, and an adventurous spirit to be identified and seized. That's what opportunities require from us. It's when preparation collides with opportunity. That's what we call your time. If it's going to be your time, if it's your season, if it's your perfect timing, it is when preparation collides with opportunity. Then it's an opportune time. It is the Kairos moment. That's where you must now showcase what you have been doing behind the scenes. I mean, when every time God is about to bring somebody onto the fore, God will first prepare that person. I mean, we know when God anointed the man called David, and he was only 17, but God did not take him instantly and put him onto the throne. No, God trained him. He took him into the wilderness, and he spent some time running away from Saul, and he spent a lot of time in the cave of Adullam hiding from Saul. That was for about 13 years, because he only became king when he was 30. So you can imagine 13 years was the years of preparation. Even though he was ordained to be king, he was anointed to be king, it did not mean that he was prepared. God had to use the 13 years to prepare him for the throne. You don't just desire to be king. You don't just desire to be a lawyer. You don't just desire to have a managerial position at work or to become the CEO of the company. But you must first prepare for that which you're trusting God for. You must first work hard and invest in yourself. Study, train yourself, learn, and prepare yourself for the next level. Many times people tend to take this thing of working with God lightly, because when you walk with God and you are faithful in your work with him, just understand that God is going to open bigger doors for you. He's going to open greater doors for you. But you must be prepared. You must be prepared, because it's possible that God can open up a great door for you, but you're not prepared. Look at how Joseph had to work on his craft. He worked so powerfully and meticulously on his craft. He worked and he applied his dexterity on this craft. His prowess was developed over time. And by the time he got an opportunity to enter into Pharaoh's office, which was the highest office in the land, by the time he sat there on the chair, the level of his speaking, the level of presentation, the level of he's addressing the other people, you could see that this man was powerful. This man was prepared. This man had worked on himself as a human being. He built his value. And we know that he came with a spirit of excellence in Potiphar's house, and they gave him charge over the entire homestead of Potiphar. Why? Because he was a man who worked tirelessly on his value. And that's what we call preparation. Don't just desire to get to the top, but first work on yourself, work on your craft, work on yourself, develop potential, develop yourself, and make sure that you are ready for the opportunity that might arise in your life. So you have to constantly work on yourself, invest in yourself, prepare yourself, train yourself. Yeah. Awesome. And let's hear what Mpo is saying. Mpo says, wow, Dad, this topic reminds me of the story of David in the Bible, when the opportunity to face off with Goliath came. He was more than prepared by the wilderness, facing bears and lions. Absolutely. That's what we are talking about. That's what we are talking about, Mpo. That's what we are talking about. You must be prepared for the opportune time. If God presents an opportunity for you, you must be prepared for it. You must be prepared to maximize and to do exploits. So we've got to understand also that this is where the fruits, when the opportunity comes, this is where the fruits of diligence, or let's rather put it this way, this is where the fruits of diligent preparation meets the right opportunity. That's when opportunity collides with preparation. That's where we get to see the fruit of diligence, because unless you are diligent in your craft, you will not be able to maximize, you will not be able to have impact unless you have prepared and you are diligent. Welcome, Jesus, man. Good to see you, my brother. My dear friend Lerato Mateves is watching. Welcome, man. We must do coffee soon, man. We must do coffee and catch up. So yes, this intersection transforms hard work into success. That's your preparation before an opportunity. It transforms hard work into success, making the unseen visible and the impossible possible. It is your preparation that can make the impossible possible. If a great opportunity or a great door opens up for you, and you are not ready, I'm telling you, you're going to miss an opportunity that was set out for you to maximize. You must work so hard in such a way that when an opportunity shows up, you are ready. You are ready to do exploits. Zig Ziglar, for those of you who knows Zig Ziglar, this is what he said. It was one of his quotes. He says, success occurs when opportunity meets preparation. Success occurs when opportunity meets preparation. People of God, you must understand one thing. When it comes to opportunities, opportunities will only be of benefit if you are prepared. Unless you are prepared, unless you have worked on yourself, you are not prepared for opportunities. And many of us, at times, God allows us to meet great people. He allows us to meet people that can make things happen. But you may find that even though we may have access to those people, but we have not worked on ourselves. And as a result, they cannot compromise themselves. They cannot jeopardize their relationships by placing you knowing that you are not ready. So you must be prepared. You must work so hard. You must work so hard that when you show up for opportunities, you are ready for them. You must be a person who constantly works hard and prepares themselves for the next level. So that's what Zig Ziglar said. He said, success occurs when opportunity meets preparation. And also, someone once said, it is better to be prepared and not given the opportunity than given the opportunity yet not prepared. Best you don't get that opportunity, but you're prepared, than getting an opportunity knowing that you're not prepared. You will fumble, you will miss, and people will turn their backs on you because you would have messed up that opportunity. Because you may find that when that door opens, you don't have the capacity to enter. You don't have the capacity to stay there. You must work on yourself in such a way that when you enter a certain door, you've got a capacity to stay there. You've got a capacity to stay there. Welcome, Lebu. Good to see you. Lebu is watching on YouTube. Lebu Mokhatla is watching on YouTube. So, no matter how many people you give an opportunity or platform and space, or let me put it this way, no matter how many people give you an opportunity, a platform, space, if you are unsure or if you are unprepared, you will waste the opportunity. You will waste the opportunity. You know, back in the days when I was still growing up and found this very, decent job and was driving a decent car at a very early age. I think at the time I was 21, and many doors opened, because having gone to the marketing school, having finished my marketing, started applying for all these jobs, wanting to be a marketing representative, and opportunities came, became a manager and all those things. But I was not prepared for those positions. I was not prepared. And even though when I look back today, knowing where I am now in terms of capacity, I feel I could have maximized if I had a very same frame of mind that I have now. I feel I could have maximized. Even having run the business I used to run before, for those of you who know Endaweni, the Shisanyama, if I had what it took to run that business, I tell you, I would have maximized on that thing. I would have maximized. But as a novice, I was naive, and I didn't really know much because I didn't really work on myself. I relied on talent. I relied on intelligence and all that. But you need more than that. Let me tell you, in life, you need more than just being intelligent. You need more than just connections. You need to be prepared for the doors that will open up for you. And to cut the long story short, and then I went into business, and because I had these business ideas and all those things, I went into those businesses, but still I was not prepared. I was not prepared. I remember there was when I quit my job when I worked for British American Tobacco. I was able to approach the managing director. I had sent him an email and told him that I have this business idea and I'm planning on quitting my job. And I would appreciate if British American Tobacco would support me. I would appreciate that. Guess what? The managing director started opening doors for me, and I was leaving to go start a recruitment company while I started the Shisanyama on the side. And I had people started calling me from head office, HR, for my recruitment company. But here's the thing: even though they called me, I had not developed the capacity to handle such a contract and to speak at that level at the time. And to cut the long story short, it did not last. They felt that no, this guy was incompetent because I could not give them the quality they desired. Because even though I had big dreams, but I did not develop my capacity to that level. And that's the crux of my topic today, that you've got to be prepared for what you're praying for. I'm not sure what you're praying for. I'm not sure what you're trusting God for, but you've got to be prepared for that. You've got to be prepared. You must be able to operate at that level. You must be able to operate at that level of capacity, because opportunities will come. But make sure that when those opportunities come, they find you ready for that level of opportunities. Yeah. Patuchezo says, if you're not prepared enough people can tell. And when you are prepared enough, people can also tell. When you are prepared, it also builds confidence in you. Absolutely. It builds confidence. That's true. That's true. And when you prepare, you invest in your breakthrough. When you prepare, you invest in your breakthrough. Because when a breakthrough shows up and you have not prepared, it will not last. It will not last. Fight to, or let me rather put it this way, don't just fight for doors to open, but fight to keep them open. That when you enter those doors or access those doors, make sure that it's permanent. You will maximize. That's what I'm encouraging you to do. Work so hard that every door that opens for you will remain open. It will remain open. You cannot control how opportunities get to you. You cannot. You cannot. But you can control how you see opportunities. If there's one thing we cannot decide, is opportunities. You cannot decide how opportunities come to you, but you can control how you see those opportunities. And you can control by your preparedness. Any opportunity that presents itself to you, you can control it by the level of your preparedness. If you're not prepared, you're going to miss that opportunity that has presented itself to you. And you're asking, how do I control my preparedness? And how do I work on my preparedness? Number one, you work on yourself. You must work on yourself. If you've got a desire, you want to do very well in life. Your dream is to stay at an upmarket, suburb, or you want to have this prestigious job. You want to drive this fancy car. You want a certain bracket of income, which is also decent. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Nobody wants to give you much for nothing. In fact, the Bible says, to whom much is given, much will be required. If you want bigger things in life, you want greater things in life, work on yourself. Work on yourself. Trust me, we are people who constantly work on themselves. Every single day, we try and get to the next level. We try and get to the next level. You can never settle for a level you are at now. Don't settle. Keep on striving, keep on thriving, keep on building, keep on investing. Never get to a stage where you are now relaxed. Confidence is very dangerous. Confidence can be very dangerous. Always treat yourself as somebody who does not know. Always desire the next level. If you've read 50 books, have a target to reach 100 books. If you are earning 10,000 rand, have a target that you will double it. If you are driving such a car, have a target that you will drive a bigger car. And always benchmark with the higher levels and work hard in between. Work hard in between. So, number one, work on yourself. You must work on yourself. Failure to work on yourself, opportunities will come, but they will not last. Like I said, one thing we've got to understand is that when we walk with God, sooner or later, God will open bigger doors for us. But sustaining those doors does not depend on God. It depends on you. God will bring opportunities your way, but keeping opportunities depends on you. Maximizing on opportunities depends on you. So work very hard, work on yourself, that if an opportunity presents itself, you are ready to maximize. You are ready to roll on. Yeah. Awesome, son. Sepang says, that's powerful, Dad. And Bafana Nkosi says, this hits hard, a bitter pill to swallow. However, it is what one needs to go to the next level. Thank you, man of God. God bless you. God bless you, son. So, people of God, we have to, number one, I said we must work on ourselves. And secondly, if you're going to control your preparedness and you're going to maximize on opportunities, read. Be a person that reads. You must employ the skill of reading. You must become a reader. Read. And thirdly, earn new skills. You must earn new skills. If what you want in life is to maximize on opportunities that find their way in your life, earn new skills. Don't remain at the same level for too long. Like I said to you now, always constantly work on yourself. Constantly work on yourself. One thing that you would admire when it comes to rich people is that they still want to get richer. They still want to get richer. Yet you find the middle class and the average people and the poor, they settle. Don't settle. Don't settle. Constantly work on yourself. Work on yourself. Work on yourself and new skills. Prepare yourself for the next level. Understand one thing. For as long as you're breathing, there will always be a higher level than where you are. Somebody out there is living the life that you want to live. And in order for you to get there, you must constantly work on yourself. Yeah. You must constantly work on yourself. My brother here, Rato Matebesa, says, crux of this lesson, strive for better. Continue to elevate and never remain stagnant, because nothing ever grows there. Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. Nothing ever grows in our comfort. We have to constantly strive to become better, to become greater, and to do better. We must always strive in order to thrive. And we must push. We must push. We must never get to a stage where we settle for less. Don't settle for mediocrity. Always push harder, and never allow anybody to intimidate your resolve, or never allow anybody to challenge what's the word I'm looking for? Never allow anybody to see the same you twice. That's what I was looking for. Never allow another person to see the same you twice. Every time people encounter you, they must see a different dimension when it comes to you. They must experience a different dimension when it comes to you. That's how working on ourselves will do in our lives. And also learn. Learn. If you want to maximize on opportunities, be a person that learns. Never get tired of learning. Never get tired of learning. You are focused in a particular industry, keep learning in that industry. Understand that industry. Make sure that you know the ins and outs of that industry. If there's a course that you want to be doing, make sure that you do your research thoroughly, that you become competent in that field. You must be competent in everything that you do. And also, another thing, while you're waiting for an opportunity, this is how you work on your preparedness. Network. You must network. You must network. Network. While you're preparing yourself, network with people. Get to know people. People are doors. People are opportunities. As you're waiting for an opportunity, network with others. Your network will determine your net worth. Your network will determine your net worth. And another, save. You must save. If you're going to prepare for opportunities, you must save. There are many people, when a job opportunity presents itself, now this person now all of a sudden comes and says, hey, I need money. I found a job, but I don't have money to go to work and all those things. You never prepared. You never prepared. And there are also people who are saying, I want to go into business, but I don't have capital. You are not prepared. You are not prepared. Remember, you don't need riches to start. You don't need riches to start. You need a seed to start. So you must start small and you will grow bigger. Save. While you are waiting for opportunities, save. And because one other thing, one of the reasons why you must save, if you've been studying and you've been honing your skills, when a job opportunity shows up, then you must have a nice suit to go there or a nice attire to go there. So that's why I'm encouraging you that every little bit of money that you get, save it while you're still working on getting to your goals or reaching your goals or reaching your dreams, right? Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, my wife says nothing grows on dry ground. Absolutely. And my dear friend, my wife says, cultivate your ground by investing in self, read, study, or get a mentor skilled in your desired field. I fully agree. I fully agree. And beyond saving, build up your confidence so that you are ready to take action when your time comes. You must build your confidence. Build your confidence so that you are ready to take action when your time comes. The more valuable and knowledgeable you are, the more you are rightly positioned to harness opportunities when they come. Did you get that one? The more valuable and knowledgeable you are, the more you are rightly positioned to harness opportunities when they come. You must be knowledgeable, you must be valuable before opportunities come. When those opportunities show up, you will be able, or you will be in a position to harness them. And never stop building your value. Never stop building your value. Never stop building your value. Welcome, son. Kolani Makutulela is watching on YouTube. Welcome. Good to see you, man. Look, take that additional course, whatever field that you are in, but don't settle for less knowledge. Take that additional course in order to be ahead of others when it comes to that field. Work hard. Work hard and prepare yourself for the opportunity that's ahead of you. And fight for maximum efficiency. Fight for maximum efficiency. Don't wait doing nothing. For someone who's saying, I'm waiting for opportunities, I'm trusting God for a job and all that, don't wait doing nothing. Do something and prepare for the opportunity while you're waiting. Don't wait doing nothing. Don't. Make sure that as you wait while honing the skill, honing the craft, preparing yourself for the next opportunity. Siamo Khoaripe says, a much needed session. Thank you, Dad. I needed to hear this. God bless you, son. Thank you for tuning in. So, look, people of God, good habits are difficult to cultivate in our lifestyle. And many of you will agree with me on what I'm going to be sharing with you just now. Good habits are difficult to cultivate in our lifestyles. They are very difficult to cultivate. One of the things that is difficult to cultivate is waking up early. How many of us will say that's very difficult? It's never easy to wake up early and work on yourself. There are people who sleep right up until 10 o'clock in the morning or 11 in the morning. Some sleep right through till 1 p.m. That's very dangerous. That's being reckless. That's being reckless. But if you're going to be different, if you're going to maximize on opportunities, if you're going to operate at your maximum efficiency, you must be somebody who wakes up early and start your day early. You must wake up and start your day early. Look, I start my day at 6 a.m. every morning. Trust me, it's never easy. It's never easy. At times, I have to drag myself out of bed. I have to drag myself out. But it's the benchmark that I've set for myself, that I will have to start my day at 6 and work hard so that by the time the day goes by, then I know I've achieved at least much that I wanted to, of the things that I wanted to do. You must be intentional when it comes to this thing. Preparing for opportunities is not just wishing that opportunities will come your way. It is allowing corresponding actions to follow. If you want to be great in life, then there must be corresponding actions. If you want to do very well in life, there must be corresponding actions. Don't just wish. Start working towards that. Don't just wish that you will be like somebody that you see on Facebook, that you see on TikTok, that you see on Instagram. Work hard towards that vision that you have. So that's number one of the good habits. It's a good habit to wake up early. It's a good habit, but it's hard to cultivate. It is hard to cultivate. Not everybody can wake up that early. Not everybody. There are people who start their day at 4 a.m. There are people who start their day at 5 a.m. And they are very far in life today. Yeah. Patuchezo says, I am applying the principle of daily routine and I've seen the big difference in my day. You know what? That thing is, I'm trying to think of the best way of putting that, but that thing is a system that works. It's something that when you apply that, already your focus falls into place. It falls onto place. Yeah. Mr. Nkosi says, most things can happen by themselves, but success is not one of them. Every good thing is intentionally achieved. Absolutely. I fully agree with you, son. I fully agree with you. God bless you, Eldoret. God bless you. Is watching on Facebook. So that's number one, waking up early. Number two, if there's one thing also that is difficult to cultivate as a lifestyle, is sleeping late. Waking up early and sleeping late. Trust me, it's never easy. It's never easy. The next one is reading. That is a good habit and is difficult to cultivate into your lifestyle. Reading, it's a best habit. Every great man that you will come across, you will realize that their secret is reading. Their secret is reading. It's a good habit, but it's difficult to cultivate into your lifestyle. Every good habit is never easy to cultivate. It's never easy. You must maximize and read. Read. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Eldoret is watching from Kenya. Good to see you, man. We are excited to have Kenya in the house. Thank you for tuning in, brother. So Lerato Mukhatla says, very powerful and fruitful session. We thank God for you, Dad. I started a daily routine 2 weeks ago and I'm seeing a lot of changes in my life. Wow. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. Nurture that, cultivate that. And I'm telling you, sooner or later, you will realize that your life has changed drastically. Transformation would have kicked in and you would be operating at a higher level. So keep on cultivating that and get used to it. Make sure it becomes your lifestyle and the sky will be the limit. And also another trait that will be hard to cultivate, which is a good habit, is exercising. How many of us in here can say we are exercising? Trust me, that thing is never easy. It's never easy. Going to gym, jogging in the morning, exercising, that thing is never easy. Therefore, not everybody will do it. But it's a good habit. And it's a good habit that can prepare you for opportunities that will arise. Trust me, not everybody will do it. Why? Because it's a good habit. Listen to me. Bad habits are easy for us to do. It is easy to do bad stuff. But good habits are difficult to do. And that is why it takes somebody who's prepared. And also another difficult one is reading the Bible. How many of us would agree? It's a good habit, but it's a difficult habit to cultivate into your lifestyle. It is very difficult. And listen to me, no matter how difficult it may be, there's nothing that can change your life and prepare you for signs, miracles, and wonders, and to prepare you for exploits, to prepare you for greater things like the Word of God. The Word of God is the ultimate game changer in a person's life. If you would read the Bible and you would apply the principles that you glean from the Bible, I'm telling you, you'll become a game changer. You'll become a trailblazer. You'll become deft in what you're doing. Desire to maximize on these good habits I'm sharing with you now. Desire to do that. Yeah. God bless you, sir. Yeah. Eldoret says, I do a lot of reading and learning. That's very good. That's very good. That's what we need. Another trait that is difficult to cultivate is praying. The art of prayer. That's difficult. Not everybody prays. Even certain believers, they may go to church every week. They may never miss a service. But praying, it's a different dimension on its own. Prayer stays on its own league. It stands alone. It stands alone. And we can claim to go to church, but we cannot all claim to be prayerful, because that's not the easy thing to do. Good habits are difficult to cultivate into our lifestyle, and prayer is one of them. These are habits that can set us up for success in the long run. What will bless you tomorrow will be uncomfortable to you today. I'll say that again. What will bless you tomorrow will be uncomfortable to you today. It is uncomfortable to pray every single day, but it will bless me tomorrow. It is uncomfortable to work so many hours a day, but it will bless me tomorrow. It is uncomfortable not to live the way the world lives, but it will bless me tomorrow. It is uncomfortable to wait until I'm married to be to have sexual relations with somebody, but it will work for me tomorrow. Every good thing, every good thing would require of you to prepare for it. And every great thing that God has for you would require for you to pay the price. You must pay the price. And the price you have to pay is all these things I've mentioned, the good habits that you have to apply those good habits and run with these good habits. And tomorrow you will maximize. Tomorrow you will maximize. Patuchezo says, one thing I've learned is that Satan will bring a lot of distractions during the word of God. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, that's his assignment, to make sure that you don't get to know the secrets of the word. And my wife says consistent exercise requires a lot of discipline. Absolutely. It requires a lot of discipline. Otherwise, it will be something that you used to do and you're no longer doing it anymore. So you must be intentional in everything that you do, and make sure that you will never allow anyone to mess up your routine or anything to mess up your routine. What will bless you tomorrow will be uncomfortable to you today. And you might be far from realizing your dreams, but never stop preparing. You might be far from realizing your dream, but never stop preparing. Trust me, never stop preparing. I'm not sure where you want to be in life. Never stop preparing, because that opportunity will come. And make sure when it comes, it finds you prepared. It finds you prepared. Welcome, Princess Mangena. Good to see you. Send my regards to Mr. Mangena there. Awesome. And Lirato Mukhatla says, I've struggled also with reading the Bible. My amazing leader gave me the year plan for reading. It looked difficult at first, but as it became easier with the reminder, I said in the morning, midday, and night. Sure, you know what? That Bible reading plan, I can attest to that. It's not easy, because it requires discipline, because it gives you a day to do certain scriptures for a day. And once you miss it, you miss those, or you miss the opportunity to read that particular day, it falls off to the next day, and it becomes more and more. And I'm also reading it as well. I'm also reading it. I've started again reading it, because for me, reading the Bible, my goal is to have it become my lifestyle. It must be a lifestyle. It must be something that I read without effort, and we all desire to get to a level where it will come not as an effort anymore, but it will just be a lifestyle. And an opportunity will more likely meet you at your desk than on your bed. Your opportunity will not meet you on your bed, but at your desk. More likely at your desk. Don't entertain sleep. You will miss many opportunities in life. Don't. Work hard, wake up early, start your day early, invest in yourself. Constantly work on yourself and invest in yourself. Allow what you're praying for to find you ready when it comes. Allow what you're praying for to find you ready when it comes. The things we want in life require preparation. Everything you and I want in life, they require preparation. Namely, a job opportunity requires preparation. If you are not prepared for a certain job, you will not make it at an interview. You will not make it. You will not make it. When a job opportunity shows up, you must be prepared for the interview. If you're not prepared for the interview, you will not get that job. The things we want in life require preparation. Another one that requires preparation is a business opportunity. If you have not prepared for that business opportunity, trust me, you will not be able to seize it. You will not be able to maximize on that. Another one would be a platform opportunity. Platform opportunities can be anything that has to do probably maybe with public speaking. My spiritual father has made opportunities available for me to preach. And every opportunity that came through him, I will make sure I maximize. And having preached on bigger platforms, every time I go there, I will make sure that I do my level best in preparing. And I give myself more time in preparing, so that when I present the craft that God has given unto me, I present the craft at a higher level. It is important because it is what you do when an opportunity arises that will cause people to invite you again, or that will cause people to request that you come again. You must maximize. You must, whatever craft that you have or whatever gift that God has given you, make sure that you hone it to operate at its optimum level, at its highest level. Another opportunity that may arise that requires preparation is the opportunity to get married. Let me tell you guys, getting married is an opportunity. And that is why not everyone was divorced, or not everyone divorced because of infidelity. There are many people who divorced because they could not do marriage. They thought marriage was loving this person, but marriage requires work. Marriage requires that you play your part. Marriage requires that you play your role. If you are a man, become a provider. If you are a woman, cook for your family, cook for your husband, look after your husband, look after your home, take care of your home, take care of your homestead. If you are a man, make sure that you bless your family, you take your family to a place called success. That's what marriage is all about. Marriage requires understanding of the two individuals, and that we understand as two individuals that we're going to work together as one. And together we're going to build this empire. And I've got my responsibilities when it comes to you, and you've got responsibilities when it comes to me as well. And everyone must play their part. Marriage is an opportunity. And that is why not everyone can stay married. I'll say that again. That is why not everyone can stay married. Staying married will require much from you. It will require much from you. So marriage is an opportunity, and it requires you to be ready. I don't know about if there's anyone who's married here watching me. I don't know if you were never asked this question, but I know I have. They've asked me that question when I was getting married. When I told my mother and father that I wanted to get married, even my uncle, the first question they asked me was that, are you ready? Are you ready to get married? And that's a question we need to ask everyone who says, I want to get married. Are you ready? Because the only thing that can make your marriage last is if you are ready. You are ready to stay married. There are people who got married, but they were never ready. And that is why instead of staying home, they are always out. They are always out there. Why? They were never ready. They were never ready. Instead of settling with their wife or their spouse, they were always out there running around with others. Why? Because they were never ready. They were never ready. So prepare yourself for that dream that you have. Prepare yourself. You must be at the level where that when you decide I'm gonna get married, understand that you must be ready to do that. I'm about to close. I know I'm out of time, and but I just want to finish up these notes. So Bafana says, I've learned that those who are prepared are mostly the ones who see themselves as not ready and push to be better. Yeah. Hence, classes of knowledge are filled with the land. Yeah. Thank you for stretching our minds that I am sharpened. God bless you, son. God bless you. So The things we want in life, they require preparation. I mean, sports, being an athlete, it requires training. You cannot say you're going to be an athlete or you're going to play soccer and become a soccer star if you're not going to train. It requires a lot of training. Every football star that you watch on TV, just understand something about them. They spend their time training. Boxing star, your Mike Tyson, all these great, your Floyd Mayweather, that thing takes a lot of training. And before an opportunity may arise, you must train. You must train, prepare for that opportunity. I mean, look at I'm not sure if you all saw the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Look, it was an opportunity for Jake Paul, and he came prepared. He came prepared. It is never easy to knock out the giant like Mike Tyson. It's never easy, but it requires somebody who's prepared. Prepare for what you're dreaming of. Prepare for that opportunity that you're praying for. And when that something big makes its way to you, don't let it find you unprepared. Whatever it is that you're praying for, don't let it find you unprepared. Don't let it find you complaining. Don't let it find you procrastinating. Don't let it find you living in your head. You must be prepared. You must be prepared. You know, there are people who are living in their head, in their thoughts. You must get out of thoughts and start moving. And start moving. Action speaks louder than words. And let it find you disciplined. When that opportunity comes, let it find you disciplined and committed. And opportunity must find you prepared. You have to be ready and willing to act when the chance comes along. Before the opportunity arrives, you have to prepare yourself. So, before I let you go, listen to this. Prepare for that opportunity. Get ready for that opportunity because it's coming. Whether you're going to keep it, whether you're going to maximize, it's up to you. Or whether you're going to miss the opportunity, it's up to you. But my advice is prepare and get ready for what you're praying for because God will deliver that. Staying there will be up to you, but an opportunity will be presented to you by God. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before I let you go, I'm not sure if you have invested in my book. Purchase this book. It's only 200 Rand only. If you need the copy of this book, you can inbox me. Send me an inbox and it's only 200 Rand. This book will bless you. It will change your paradigm. You'll get to understand that everyone that is here on earth is called. Many people tend to make the mistake of thinking that people that are called are pastors. No, each and every human being here on earth is called. So please make sure to invest in this copy of this book. It will bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until we meet again, I'm looking forward to seeing you next week, Wednesday, same place, same time. Remember, before you knock off here, or before you come out of the feed, share the feed and text somebody and let somebody glean from what we've shared today. The Lord bless you. I'll see you again next week, same place, same time.